Good afternoon, family, colleagues, and honored guests. Thank you for joining us for the 2020 Minnesota State University Mankato Leadership Awards. I'm Mark Constantine, Director of the Centennial Student Union and Student Activities. On behalf of the university, it is my honor and privilege to welcome each of you. Thank you for taking time away from your weekend to join us this afternoon. Before we get started, there are a few folks I would like to acknowledge. Today's ceremony would not be possible without the Leadership U team and Student Activities who have worked tirelessly to create today's ceremony and collect a record-breaking 84 nominations. The hard work has provided us an opportunity to recognize the greatest amongst our students, staff, and organizations. Thank you for your hard work and commitment to organizing this year's awards. A special thanks to Emmy Mink, our Assistant Director, and Garrett Meyer, who's our graduate student in that area. I would also like to thank Dr. Rick Auger and the Counseling and Student Personnel Department for their support. They have secured CSP graduate students to serve on our selection committee for the past 4 years, and we look forward to continuing this partnership. Members of this year's committee include Grace Betts, Destiny Cherry, Kelly Clancy, Aaron Conlin, Cameron Hansen, Alex Lucier, and Danny Schindler. Thank you for your time and excellent recommendations. At this time, I would like to recognize all of the students, staff, and organizations that were nominated for this year's awards. Thank you for your dedication and commitment to Minnesota State Mankato and to your recognized student organizations. Each of you caught the attention of your peers, advisors, faculty, or staff in various ways, and we thank you for your involvement and all that you do for the Mankato community. Now, allow me to introduce you to Bill Torvell, Assistant Director of Campus Programs, who will be giving out the first 2 awards. Bill?
Thank you, Mark. The Rising Star Award is presented to a student who is new to MSU Mankato as either an entering first-year student or transfer student. They show active involvement in an organized campus activity. The nominees are Deval Bakhtar, Adnan Mohammed, Kara Seversol, Albertson Vergara Corrales, Jack Wheeler, and Hunter Whitmore. The recipients are Kara Seversol and Hunter Whitmore. Kara is a first-year social work major. She is currently the secretary of the Residence Hall Association, a senator for residential life on campus, involved in student government, and is one of the most active voices in each of these positions. Recently, she started an MSU chapter of Swipe Out Hunger and has worked tirelessly with other fellow senators to fight for food insecurity issues. She, along with some other students, recently went to lobby for the Armstrong Hall renovation, which has recently been set in motion. Kara is an outspoken and active student in the Minnesota State community who is constantly thinking about and working towards helping others and the overall community. Congratulations, Kara. Hunter is a first-year student studying aviation. He is known for his sincerity and his passion for campus involvement. Hunter was pushed to get involved on his very first day on campus. He helped with planning preparation and the execution of Homecoming, Welcome Week, as well as other events. He is also selected as the 2020 Homecoming Competitions Chair for the Student Events team. This is a very active position that requires planning and the execution of more than 7 events in 1 week with more than 8,000 people in attendance. Hunter is only a first-year student, but he is working hard and constantly thinking of ways to advance his position in creative ways. Congratulations to both of you, and we look forward to seeing all that you accomplish. The Big Ideas Real World Thinking Award is presented to an undergraduate student in their senior year, a graduate student, or an experienced staff member who actively celebrates the mission of Minnesota State Mankato, which is to promote learning through effective undergraduate and graduate teaching, scholarship, research to the state, region, and global community. The nominees are Meheder Alwell, Daewin Bebela, Stephen Perez, Adam Smith, Gregory Wilkins, and Aaron Zucker. The recipient is Aaron Zucker. Aaron is a senior studying biology with a focus on biomedical sciences. She has worked as an undergraduate research lab starting her sophomore year and has continued to work on research throughout her time at Minnesota State Mankato. She and her team have presented research on implants at local, state, regional, and national venues. One of the more notable presentations was in November 2019 at the annual National Collegiate Honors Council Conference. Another extreme impressive feat is her accomplishment in being selected for Posters on the Hill in Washington, D.C. She was one of only 2 students selected out of 1,000 applicants in the state of Minnesota for this high honor. She plans to pursue her master's and PhD after graduating from Minnesota State Mankato. Congratulations. I would like to introduce John Bulcock, Assistant Director for Fraternity and Sorority Life, to present the next 2 awards.
The Outstanding Collegian Award is given to a student who is a student leader and who represents the core values of Minnesota State University Mankato: integrity, diversity, access, responsibility, excellence in their organization, and who works for the benefit of others. The nominees are Shamsuddin Adadiji, Benazir Ali, Alexander Beck, Miriam Betre, Sydney Coffey, Kyrie Cox, Emma Gale, Liberty Ombe, Anna Leva, Kylie Morton, Anissa Omar, Emily Schiltz, Andrew Weinzierl, and Catherine Wirtanen. And the recipients are Shamsuddin Adadiji, Sydney Coffey, Anna Leva, Anissa Omar, and Andrew Weinzierl. Shamsuddin Adadiji is a senior studying in the College of Business. He is co-founder and vice president for the National Association of Black Accountants, and he served as the president of the International Business Organization. He was selected as a representative of the College of Business and of the university as a whole when our sister institution, the International University of Grand Bassam, sent its chief operating officer, Samuel Kofi, to visit MSU. These are just a few of the many things that Shamsuddin has accomplished. Sydney Coffey is a second-year graduate student studying sports psychology. Some of the many things she has been involved with include the leading of a student team, serving as a supervisor in social work, a mentor, a consultant to student athletes, and a devoted student herself. She was also selected as one of 8 students to be featured on MSU's Best Board. And she was selected as the Graduate Student of the Year recipient at the Association of College Unions International's annual conference. After finishing her degree in sports psychology, Sydney plans to get another master's degree in mental health counseling and hopes to one day open her own private practice. Anna Leva is a senior studying music education. As a member of the honors program, her academic pursuits are truly outstanding. She presented research at the 2018 National Society for Minorities in Honors Conference, and because of her work, the education program revised its admission application to be more inclusive. Anna has put herself out of her comfort zone and has been willing to challenge authority in order to truly make a difference. Anissa Omar is a senior in the political science program. She's been heavily involved in student government as a senator, vice president, and she currently serves as the student body president. Anissa is known for her ability to work with many different stakeholders. She's always professional and respectful, but she will passionately speak her mind for students and for anything she believes in. She stays dedicated and reliable within each of her many commitments. Andrew Weinzierl is a junior studying philosophy, politics, and sociology. He maintains a wide variety of involvement on and off campus. He works at the campus computer store, is heavily involved with student government, and is the founder of MSU's chapter of Bridge USA. He's an official census taker, and he tirelessly works to get people registered to vote, and so much more. There's not enough time to mention the immense impact that he has had on this campus. He's a fantastic example of an outstanding collegian. Congratulations to all of these outstanding collegians. I will now present the Commitment to Cultural Responsiveness Award, which honors those who encourage a culture of understanding, belonging, and civility at Minnesota State University, Mankato. The nominees are Oscar Andrade Lara, Sanjay Balami, Dolly Barua, Emma Gabbert, Karine Cuffey, and Mohammed Meite. And the recipient is Karine Cuffey. Karine is a senior who is double majoring in nursing and Spanish. She has recently started a fundraiser called Hospital Cards that focuses on writing cards for people in hospitals that are in languages other than English. This project has helped to build bridges between the local and immigrant culture in Minnesota. Karine is also thinking about her next steps and moving forward to get her PhD. She also started the RSO Students Advocating for Global Health. This organization was created because Karine felt that intercultural awareness among healthcare providers is important for the future. Congratulations, and thank you for your work as a true cultural ambassador. I would now like to introduce Emmy Mink, Assistant Director of Recognized Student Organizations, Leadership, and Non-Traditional Students, to present our next set of awards.
The Outstanding Recognized Student Organization Advisor Award is given to an advisor of a recognized student organization who has gone above and beyond in working with members of their organization. This year's nominees for Outstanding Recognized Student Organization Advisor are Dr. Michael Hart, Rachel Hain, and Dr. Jenna Longren. And this year's winners are Rachel Hain and Dr. Jenna Longren. Rachel Hain is the advisor for the student ambassadors. Rachel has built this organization into something truly phenomenal. As a result of her advising, Student Ambassadors has grown to over 4 times its size since when she started, and her advising has been a key role in developing a series of phenomenal student leaders. Through her work as the advisor for Student Ambassadors, her passion for working with students and the university shines as an example for all. Dr. Longren serves as the advisor for the Students for Alcohol and Drug Education. Her nominator praised Dr. Longren's enthusiasm, patience, flexibility, and willingness to roll up her sleeves to help her students achieve their goals. Whether it's partnering with community organizations or hosting large events, she encourages her students to take their big ideas and make them into a reality. Congratulations to both of you, and thank you for the support you show to our student mavericks. The Outstanding Recognized Student Organization Award is presented to a recognized student organization that is an active member of the MSU Mankato community and represents the core values of integrity, diversity, access, responsibility, and excellence. This year's nominees are the College Democrats, Construction Management Student Association, DREAM, which stands for Data Resources for Eager and Analytical Minds, the Graduate Students in English Association, Honor Student Body, Marketing Club, Mental Health Mankato, the National Residence Hall Honorary, and Student Ambassadors. This year's awards recipients are the College Democrats, DREAM, and Mental Health Mankato. The MSU Mankato College Democrats provide a way for students to become civically involved on campus and in their communities, in the local, state, and even national levels. This year, the College Democrats regularly tabled in the Student Union to register voters, marched in the Mankato Pride Parade, wrote letters to the local news on a variety of topics, and so much more. They were able to have such a successful year because of their leadership and their willingness to put in the work. DREAM was started in 2016 and is now one of the largest student organizations on campus, with over 300 members from various disciplines. Throughout the year, DREAM has been the focus of multiple features in the MSU Reporter due to the variety of notable speakers they brought to campus and a multitude of students who have participated in competitions on behalf of DREAM. Mental Health Mankato is the newest organization being recognized this year. However, the impact they have made around mental health advocacy during their first 2 years has been incredible. Mental Health Mankato started a bandana campaign to fight the stigma around mental illness, helped students complete a mental health certification course, and worked with Leadership U to put on presentations in residential halls around mental health. These are just a few of the many ways that Mental Health Mankato has begun to make important progress in addressing mental health at MSU Mankato. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for your outstanding work. The award for Recognized Student Organization Program of the Year is presented to a recognized student organization that hosted a well-attended, welcoming event that also provided a learning opportunity to the campus and greater Mankato community. The nominees are Headphone Disco, hosted by the Black Student Union, Dance Marathon, hosted by Mavathon, the Pride of Sri Lanka Signature Night, hosted by the Mavlankans, Admissions Open Houses, hosted by the Student Ambassadors, Love Recovery Gala, hosted by the Students for Alcohol and Drug Education, and the U-Lead Conference, hosted by the Joint Interfraternity Council and Panhellenic Council, Student Government, Leadership U, Student Events Team, Kearney International Center, and many other student organizations. This year's recipients are the Pride of Sri Lanka Signature Night, hosted by the Mavlankans, and the Love Recovery Gala, hosted by the Students for Alcohol and Drug Education. The Pride of Sri Lanka Signature Night was the first cultural night hosted by the Mavlankans and took place on February 15th, 2020. There was dancing, traditional Sri Lankan food, videos representing the Sri Lankan culture, and even students from St. Cloud State University came to enjoy the event and participate. This event involved a great deal of preparation and planning. Members rehearsed for this spectacular event for hours. They made decorations, they advertised, and they put an extensive amount of effort into truly making this a spectacular event. The Love Recovery Gala is a new event this year, hosted by the Students for Alcohol and Drug Education. The Love Recovery Gala is an event to celebrate the status of being in recovery from addiction and to connect MSU students with community stakeholders who are in recovery and who support recovery. Another focus of the event is to destigmatize addiction and to show those who are in early recovery that there is hope and that you can have a beautiful life without drugs and alcohol. This event had dozens of students and faculty attend. 9 healthcare organizations hosted tables. The We Recovery organization hosted a prom dress drive and free hair and makeup artists, and over 200 people attended the event, gaining coverage through the Mankato Free Press and other local news outlets. Congratulations to both organizations on hosting such successful events. The Recognized Student Organization Exemplary Service Award is presented to a recognized student organization that is involved with community service within the greater Mankato community. This year's nominees are Alpha Sigma Alpha, the Residence Hall Honorary, National Society for Black Engineers, Phi Kappa Psi, and the Student Nurses Association. This year's recipient is the Student Nurses Association. The Student Nurses Association exemplifies the conduct of respect, caring, and compassion at the Minnesota State University campus and surrounding community. This is shown through their involvement within campus as a student organization at various events, with their fundraising opportunities and their volunteer events. A number of examples include their work with Red Cross blood drives, Mankato Marathon, the Echo Food Shelf, Salvation Army, Special Olympics, United Way, Camp Sweet Life, Alzheimer's Walk, the Children's Museum, and many more. Thank you for all of your service to our campus and to our community. To present our next set of awards, I invite Gregory Wilkins, the Associate Director for Student Activities, to come forward.
The Maverick Spirit Award is awarded to a student who is willing to step up and who takes risks for the university community. The nominees are Austin Barine, Jaden Dickey, Arnavi Matalre, Ella May, Samuel Udarumi, Jason Peter, Alana St. Clair, Thomas Thornton, Hazel Thorpe, Andrew Truman, Ryan Wolfert, and Brandon Wiedemann. The recipients are Ella May and Hazel Thorpe. Ella May is a junior majoring in Recreation, Parks, and Leisure Services. She's been on the student events team since her tenure in her first semester at Minnesota State Mankato and is now the president. She's also been assigned the Spirits and Traditions Chair for the 2020-2021 academic year. Ella is also active with the Student Ambassadors and Rec Club. Hazel Thorpe is a senior majoring in Communication Studies. She's involved with Mental Health Mankato, College Democrats, and is a Student Engagement Coordinator for Leadership U. Hazel is also the Secretary for the College Democrats and is a member of the Community Engagement Committee on Student Government. Hazel has also worked tirelessly to help students register to vote. Congratulations, and thank you for showing your maverick spirit. The Scott Hageback Centennial Student Union Wall of Fame is presented to students and staff members who actively celebrate the mission and vision of the Centennial Student Union by creating a vibrant community and gathering place. The nominees are the Arndt brothers, Alex and Lucas Arndt, Dr. Queen Booker, Benedict Dorweiler, Alex Guerrero, Lenny Kupel, and Jamal Wall. The recipient is Lenny Kupel. Lenny Kupel is the Centennial Student Union's communications coordinator. Invite, involve, and inspire ring true in all of his work. Lenny runs the CSU marketing team, helping to inspire and motivate his student workers. He oversees the Captivated Audience newsletter, also known as the CAN, and the Insider. Lenny is in charge of the Serendipity Karaoke, Hound, Hugs, and Canine Kisses, and the Serendipity music series. Thank you, Lenny, for making a maverick community by creating and celebrating, invite, involve, and inspire. Please now welcome Karen Anderson, the Assistant Director for Community Engagement, to present our next awards.
The Outstanding Campus Volunteer Award is presented to a student who is involved in community service at MSU Mankato. The student demonstrates civic responsibility through service and inspires hope in those they serve and others around them. Along with spending time serving others, this student shows respect and compassion for the members of the MSU Mankato community. The nominees are Caitlin Boucher, Suhan Budataki, and Shurav Day. And the recipients are Caitlin Boucher, Suhan Budataki, and Shurav Day. Caitlin Boucher is a senior nursing student. She is the volunteer coordinator for Student Nursing Association. Some of the many things Caitlin has volunteered with are the American Red Cross Blood Drive, the Mankato Marathon, Echo Food Shelf, Salvation Army, Special Olympics, United Way, Camp Sweet Life, the Alzheimer's Walk, the Children's Museum, and so many other things. Caitlin has always had a positive attitude and makes work fun and interesting. These things help make her stand out as a volunteer. Suhan and Shurav were nominated as a pair for their volunteer work with the CSU Open Mic Series. Both Suhan and Shurav are seniors. Suhan is studying computer information technology, and Shurav is studying electrical engineering. These two students have given the students of MSU Mankato an opportunity for creative expression and a way for students to use their voices. They have taken the CSU Open Mic Series at Jasmine's to a new level. The event happens every other Friday and has local musicians of Mankato attending, as well as MSU Mankato students. Open mic events are challenging to run. You not only need to drum up support and plan with the necessary equipment for an open mic, but you also need to organize the performers for the event. Suhan and Shurav have done a fantastic job in making these open mic events stand out. Thank you for all your hours of volunteering, and congratulations for this well-deserved award. We have come to our final award recognition, and that is for the Community Engagement Scholarships. Over the past 57 years, the Davey family has taken great pride in the students, volunteers, and alumni of Minnesota State University Mankato. Joan Davey graduated from MSU Mankato in 1967, and her husband Mark graduated in 1968. Mankato has been a family tradition for the Davies ever since. At this time, the family has seen 3 generations attend MSU Mankato. They truly enjoy their years here at Mankato and wanted to pay it forward by endowing an annual scholarship that would encourage students to serve the Mankato community for several years to come. The Richard E. Murray Volunteerism Endowment was created to support the same mission that the Davey family supports. These scholarships combine to form the Community Engagement Scholarship section of today's program. Community engagement scholarships are given to students who provide outstanding volunteer service to the greater Mankato community. Scholarship recipients are selected by a committee composed of members of both the campus and the Mankato community. 3 of the 17 applicants have been selected to receive the scholarship. Our first scholarship goes to Cassandra Schmitz. Through Cassie's leadership and regular involvement with Circle K International, she raised over $600 annually through trick-or-treats for UNICEF. She spent over 18 hours managing the Kiwanis Holiday Lights to raise holiday spirits in the Mankato area. She's participated in the Community Engagement Office-sponsored Martin Luther King Day of Service and many other projects. Of particular note is the support offered to the Hillside Rehabilitation Center, including making holiday cards and non-slip stockings for the patients and delivering them around the holidays. Cassie recognizes the opportunity that leadership in Circle K provides. She noted that it's important to hold leadership positions to manage the goals of the group, but as she says, most importantly, I got to inspire others to do more for their community, as I found I could through Circle K International. Congratulations, Cassie. Our next scholarship recipient is Camilla B. Durano. Perhaps most notable of her accomplishments was creating Think Like an Engineer, an event hosted by the Society of Women Engineering. This provided the opportunity for SWE members to interact with local high school girls, to model seeking challenges in the world, and helping young women see that they can resolve problems while they're promoting cooperation, team building, and identifying community needs. In addition to Think Like an Engineer, she's a regular volunteer at the Vine Faith in Action Adult Literacy Center. She also helps with Pedal Past Poverty, the Echo Food Shelf, Feed My Starving Children, the Deep Valley Book Festival, and many other community engagement events. Camilla says, doing something for others has sensitized me to problems I might not have previously known about, and therefore has opened my mind and developed my awareness of the needs of other people. It has helped me to see how important it is to contribute and work towards causes and initiatives that can help others. It keeps me in regular contact with others, and it has helped me to develop a solid support system. Congratulations, Camilla. Our final scholarship recipient is Abdul Hassab Mohammed. Abdul Hassab volunteers with the Wisdom House Community Center, where he teaches the Arabic language to children. He also volunteers at the MRCI thrift store. As a teacher in the community center in downtown Mankato, he says, I try my best to teach and encourage kids about civic duties, pluralism, etc. I'm pursuing a minor in ethnic studies, and I have done extensive research on different ethnicities and cultures. This research has allowed me to see the world from multiple angles, and I've concluded one thing. Educating communities better is the only way we can move forward in a positive direction. This is why I love to volunteer in the community every chance I get. As Abdul Hassab notes, experiencing firsthand the magnitude of the impact of civic engagement and volunteerism has completely changed my life. It helped me understand the real world. Due to this, I now try to avail myself to every opportunity I am afforded to help others and pass on the message of unity and diversity. Congratulations, Abdul Hassab. Thank you all for your service to our community, and congratulations on making a positive impact in our world. And now I turn the ceremony back over to Mark Constantine.
On behalf of Minnesota State University Mankato, I would like to thank those who took the time to nominate these exceptional individuals and groups. It is our pleasure to be able to honor these organizations, members of our involved staff, and our fabulous students. Parents and family members, thank you for your support and encouragement. We know you have laid the foundation for all we see at the university on a daily basis. Kudos to you. During these trying times, events like this are essential to maintaining some sense of normalcy to our lives. The pandemic has certainly created some hardships, but we've also seen the beautiful things which have evolved from our American spirit. Students, we can't wait to have you back on campus in the near future. All of us, working together, will make Minnesota State Mankato an even stronger institution and a place we call our second home. Congratulations.